so let's just get right into it. There is a war being fought right now for the most valuable territory in the entire world, and that's the space right between your ears. We're about to uncover who's pulling off this great attention heist and, way more importantly, how you can steal your focus right back. It's absolutely true. Think about it. Every single app, every notification, every breaking news alert, they are all designed to do just one thing: capture your attention. Because once they have it, they've got a direct line to your time, your decisions, and yeah, your money. It is without a doubt the most valuable resource of our time. And if you want to know what that's worth in dollars, check this out. This is what Amazon stands to lose every year from just a 1-second delay in their website's loading time. A single second of your lost attention costs them over $1 billion. So my question is, if they value your attention that much, shouldn't you? To really get this, let's meet our hero for today, Aki. Now, Aki feels trapped in what the author of Hyperfocus calls a series of screens. It's a constant cycle. He goes from his work laptop to his phone to his smartwatch and back again. It's this relentless stream of information that's just completely draining his focus and his creativity. And here's the key thing to understand. The problem isn't just that we're distracted. We are fundamentally overstimulated. See, our brains are hardwired with something called a novelty bias. We are suckers for new information. And all this short-form content completely hacks that system, getting us addicted to an endless scroll of new stuff. And what happens? Our attention spans just shrink. So what happens when we're constantly overstimulated? Well, we walk right into the autopilot trap. It basically pushes our brain into this unconscious mode where our habits just take over before we even know what's going on. And get this, research shows that a wild 40% of our daily actions are done completely on autopilot. Seriously, think about it. How many times have you picked up your phone to check one thing, like the weather, and then 10 minutes later you look up and you're deep into some random social media feed? Yeah, that's autopilot at work. And this is why autopilot is so dangerous. It shoves us right into this quadrant here, distracting activities. You know what these are. They feel kind of good in the moment, but they're completely unproductive. Binge watching, endless scrolling, it's like a black hole for your attention. And just like Aki, it's where we all get stuck. Okay, so this is where the story gets good. Aki decides he has had enough. He is done being a victim of the attention heist. He's ready to fight back. He's ready to train. It's time to level up his mind. Welcome to the Focus Dojo. This is where Aki is going to learn 3 legendary techniques, all pulled from the book Hyperfocus, that will turn his scattered mind into a laser beam of concentration. This is where he takes his power back. All right, we're going to break down these 3 powerful methods. We've got mastering boredom, upgrading your brain's processing power, and then unleashing your creativity. You're going to want to pay close attention to this. Okay, technique number 1. To fight back against overstimulation, you have to do the exact opposite. You have to practice low stimulation. I know it sounds weird, but it means deliberately doing boring stuff. Think of it like lifting weights, but for your attention span. You're retraining your brain to hold focus without needing a constant hit of something new. The author of Hyperfocus did some pretty wild things to practice this. Like, he actually read the entire iTunes terms and conditions. But hey, you don't have to go that far. Just try this. Finish this explainer, even if your mind starts to wander. That simple act, that's 1 rep in your focus workout. All right, technique number 2. I want you to think of your brain's ability to focus, what the book calls your attentional space, as the RAM in your computer. It's that limited processing power you have at any given moment to deal with information. So when your mental RAM is low, your brain just lags. It crashes when you try to do anything complex. But when it's high, you can cruise through those big, important projects. The problem is, our modern, always-on lifestyle keeps our RAM dangerously low. But there is a surprisingly simple fix. 58%. That's how much you can boost your attentional space, your mental RAM, just by getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. I'm serious. It is the single most powerful cognitive enhancer there is, and it's completely free. More quality sleep equals more focus. It is that simple. And now for the final technique. This one isn't about intense focus at all. It's about its opposite, something called scatter focus. This is that state you enter when you just let your mind wander while you're doing something simple, something mindless. And guess what? This is where your best ideas come from. You know the story of Isaac Newton, right? He didn't figure out gravity by staring at a bunch of equations. The idea hit him when he was just chilling out under a tree.
By stepping away from the problem, doing something totally mindless, he let his brain connect the dots in the background. That right there is the power of the creative wander. So Aki's training in the dojo is done. He's learned how to master boredom, how to upgrade his mental hardware, and how to unlock his own creativity. But the training, that was just the prep. Now his real mission begins, using these tools out in the real world. And so does yours. So there you have it. You now have the tools you need to escape the trap and take back your most valuable asset. The real question isn't whether you can do it, it's what amazing things are you going to accomplish once you do? What will you choose to focus on?